Good morning, tax savers, and welcome to our first vlog in a while. First vlog from the Roseville office, I think, right? Yeah, I think so. So it's tax planning season, starting November. As you may have seen on some of my Instagram content, this is the time of the year where your CPA is really a profit center for you. So just got done with a meeting going through all of our tax planning clients, seeing where they're at and who needs to be reached out to, who can be worked on, assigning that work out. Yesterday had a great quarterly planning strategy session. Once a quarter, the leadership team meets to kind of go over revisit our core values, our goals, set our quarterly theme and our priorities, targets, and did that yesterday. That was exciting. Now it's just time to get out got a few late returns that I've got to review. Late, not because of us, because of the client being a little bit procrastinating, and then do some tax planning. So the tax planning is the fun part. It's where we really get to show how we're saving our clients money. It's brisk, beautiful fall day here in Northern California, and let's go do some tax work. Hey Kevin, thanks for your question. So I just wanted to answer it directly. You want to figure out what a justifiable salary is. So 40,000 might be reasonable depending on what your business is, but definitely don't pay all of your profits out through wages because it's costing you extra, about 15 to 16% extra in payroll taxes. So figure out, based on whatever it is you do, figure out kind of on the low end of what that salary is, and make that your officer wage, and then the rest you just cut a distribution to your check yourself, distribution check to yourself once a month, depending on what else you need to live off of, and that'll save you 15, 16% of the dollar for all the money you're paying yourself. Thank you for the question and following. Let me know if you need any clarification on that, and talk to you soon. Bye.
You want to explain what you're doing?
Yeah, so that was Instagram DM. So I just posted yesterday about if you're above about 60,000 in net income, you shouldn't be running your business as a sole proprietorship. You should look at, depending on what state you're in, look at forming an S corporation to save about 15 cents on every dollar. And so one of my followers had a question on that, and so I was just replying to him via video, a little more personal. That way he knows it's me answering the question, and just trying to be as helpful as possible. So that's what I was doing. Try to engage with my following as much as possible in between doing all this tax work. Okay.
As long as you give me a start example and then I'll...
Yeah, so basically you just plug in the total balance for the 31 to 60 and the 61 to 90. And then you do full year look back. So today, last year through yesterday, and then it's just the top line, the income the income number. That way she gets the process from beginning to end. Jessica's done enough of them. Already doing, yeah. Also, I updated all the waiting on client stuff. So as far as like in progress, okay. So there's 23 there's 23 right now that can be worked on or that we need to follow up on. And then there's 14. So I would say probably that there's 23 right now for the November to, October, no, well, really just November. And then I would assume half of those waiting on client stuff would come in at least. So 30 over the next month, and then they've got the December plans. Yeah, because there'll be billings attached to it. Because we'll have them on a list saying, have they been confirmed? Have they been confirmed? Have they been confirmed? So it might be we go through the month and then we evaluate where we're at when we start looking at the December plans and then update their weeks for December. Then, yeah. Otherwise, it's just it's a wag. Why didn't I go guess? Yeah. KPI discussions. KPIs, for those of you who don't know, are key performance indicators. So basically, there's company-wide KPIs, and then each individual has certain metrics where basically they're leading indicators, meaning something that you control that will then affect the results. And so what we do as part of our quarterly planning process is figure out what are the firm-wide KPIs, whether that's revenue targets, number of returns that we need to get out, cash dollars collected, and then figure out what those goals are, and then work back by department, and then work back to each individual contributor, so that each individual contributor has their own key performance indicators that they can know whether they had a good day or a good week. And then when we have our daily huddle, everyone announces how they're making progress on their KPIs each day and then week to date. So it's a good way. It's something that we've kind of implemented in the last couple months here, and really has been really good for kind of tracking and personal accountability, and getting everyone rowing in the same direction. So was just on the phone with our director of production, figuring out what the targets are going to be for some of the accountants. So that's what I was doing. 200,000 to 25 million. So our largest client, I think, is close. He's like 16 or 17 million.
What is he?
Door frames. Construction.
Well, yeah, but I mean, door frames.
Yeah.
And he makes 16 mil.
Yep.
Do you not want me to do that?
You missed the whole teaching moment. Only going out to 10,000 people. No, only 200 something on the YouTube channel. So when they're above, if they have to be on accrual for, like, is on accrual, they're on accrual. So it's accrual basis, main company, cash basis, labor and marketing company. So it's deductible throughout the year, then they pay it all down, and then the labor and marketing company doesn't pick it up until December. So it's not as good because you can't prepay, but it's still, I mean, so they're accrual basis and they're getting a $3.1 million deferral because they've got, $1.5 million of payroll annually. That's our 7-step tax solution. And that's most of what we do here. Straight and narrow. Cool.
All right. Thanks, Tyler.
Mm-hmm. Do I get double credit on the teaching moment since I taught two people at once?
I actually have a couple questions for you.
You taught me.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cool.
You're done.
Yes.
Either come in there when you have time or whatnot.
Yeah. So I got
But it's,
1, 2, 3.
When I talked to them yesterday and kind of what I was talking about in the meeting,
Quit other jobs.
they have a couple of goals. She was like, we switched to you guys because we want more input on how to structure our business. And
Okay.
to me, it sounds like they just want to know better.
So this is their side hustle.
Yes.
Okay.
But they want to grow it and they want
Yeah.
to run it in a way so that they can eventually quit their jobs and
Okay.
just do this. So I was like, okay, that's a really good goal. In the more immediate future, they have been renting a property that like butts up to theirs,
Mm-hmm.
and they would like to purchase it. The owner of it has said, yeah, we can talk about that, but they don't really even know what they need or what they need the business to show or how that can work. And I kind of was like, it's a really great question. I've never bought a home or anything either. So
they're looking to buy. The
So-
business is trying to buy it.
yes, she would like the business to purchase this property because she said it will strictly be used as training ground for the retrievers, and if not
Okay.
as training ground, then they're going to put like more kennels.
I think they're going to have a trouble qualifying because how long has the business been in business?
I don't know about that then. But
what is it? Business Advisory Success Evangelist. Win. You're doing it.
all right, thank you.
Yep. All right. So I talked about KPIs earlier. One of my KPIs is teaching moments and trying to get basically an average of 3 per day or 15 per week. So basically moments where I can teach someone else either something that they need to learn about taxes or accounting or KPIs, whatever that is. So it's as part of our theme, which is level up, of improving, basically raising up the team to grow as fast as our company is growing, each of them individually grow. That is my KPI within line of the theme, which is train as many people as often as possible. And so what's cool about that, and this is the first day that that this is a KPI for me, but what's cool about that is I'm sitting here, instead of just cranking out the work, I'm thinking about, okay, how can I then go transfer this to someone else to get my box checked that I got a teaching moment in for the day. So just had a massive teaching moment, and now I got to do some more work. About every 3 years or so, when he wants to get his stuff caught up, and then he pays us like 10 grand. Yep. All right, we filming? We're filming. All right, down the stairs. Always take the stairs, not the elevator. Unlike the postman who came to our office that one time. So gonna go get some lunch. But first we're gonna film a quick tax tip outside. So hopefully it'll be valuable when you see it. Not sure what I'm gonna eat. Chipotle is always a win. Ooh, it's breezy. Okay. So should we just like roll straight into a tax tip? Let's roll straight into a tax tip. Let's see here. Got my notes. One of my KPIs is content ideas for the week. Fresh new content ideas, 10 new per week. So so one of our, as far as workflows, just to kind of give an insight on how we work with Andy doing the vlogs and the content, and then just kind of keeping a cadence, is we have Apple Notes, and we share the notes, and we have a note for hashtag combos for when we're doing on Instagram, and then a note for content ideas, so that as he gets a question or sees a question within the direct messages on Instagram or on YouTube, he'll put it in there, and then as I think of them as I'm talking to clients, I put them in there. That way we always kind of have things to talk about. In this case, we've filmed them all, so I'm gonna have to come up with something from scratch here, but I can do that. So we're gonna do this right now, and I'm trying to think of a good tax tip. Let's just talk about paying your kids. So what's up, tax savers? Because they can save a lot of money by doing this, and we'll see you next time. And that's how we do a tax tip. So I'm gonna go eat some lunch, and Andy's gonna go eat some lunch. We're going our separate ways. We're bringing it back to the afternoon vlog. You'll be back this afternoon, right? All right, he's gonna be back. We'll finish up the afternoon, maybe have some more learning moments and do some more tax returns. Every day when we finish our huddle, we have an I promise statement saying the thing that you promise you're gonna get done today. Mine is getting out 5 tax returns reviewed for processing. I've 1 down, too many teaching moments. So I'm gonna be more focused on getting some tax returns out this afternoon. Now I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. Chipotle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. super unique. Alexa, pause. Am I on? Yeah.
Yep. Roll.
We're back this afternoon. It's mid-afternoon-ish, what, 2:30-ish? Andy just got back from his extended lunch, slacking in downtown Sacramento. So we missed a really, really valuable part of the day. Actually, well, it was, but it was behind closed doors, so it doesn't really account couldn't have been on the vlog. I had a good coaching call with my management coach from this Partner Institute program that I'm in. We talked through some of the issues that we're going through on the management side of growing, which was good. It's always helpful to get that kind of feedback, just kind of talking through stuff. Things are going very well right now, so that's always fun to have those calls. Now, part of my huddle promise was 5 returns done, 5 tax returns done. It is 2:30 and I've done 1. So I'm gonna be focused. I got my work here and gonna crank out some returns that I promised I'd get done. And then I've got some more Q&A teaching moments for my KPIs after I get some of those promised returns out in this last couple hours of the day. So that's what we got going. I find a Service Master Clean that needs janitors or whatever they are. I lease these employees out to this Service Master Clean, and I manage all the burden and the overhead and the risk of having them as employees, and then mark that up 30% as for my troubles.
Okay.
And so that's what this entity is basically that. It's an industry expert in Service Master Clean employees. So that's its niche. Okay. And so this would be, you can just use this total line item right there. Okay, and then we mark it up. So now he has potential deferral of 778. But shouldn't it match the 335?
Cost here, as opposed to breaking them out as like an expensed finance cost or that kind of thing, just because to me the fine will be lower. It won't be the
by the interest. It'll be adjusted by the interest.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Otherwise, so this is jacking up his expense in the against the.
All right. Thank you.
Sweet.
Just want to make sure I was on the right page.
Teaching moments. Getting it. Did you ever do that video? Give me on at the sink for the Big Four accountant. It is 5:18. Not too long of a day, but it's dinner time, so I'm heading out. Been a productive day. I got my promise made, which actually having that promise at the end of the huddle, knowing I got to report whether I hit it or not, is super valuable. So I would strongly encourage a daily huddle in your organization. So got my 5 returns done, got some social media posts scheduled out and posted. We got our books. We're reading books together as a firm for the first time. That's going to be exciting. This is a great book, by the way, if you haven't read it. Official endorsement. I'm going to go spend some time with my wife and kids and eat some chicken. All right. This was fun. It's been a while. It's been too long since the vlog. Probably going to do a few more soon. And happy holidays. All right. See ya.